Ladies and gentlemen, all our professional boxing bouts are sanctioned by the Games and Amusements Board. Chairman Abraham Khalil Mitra, Commissioners Ed Trinidad and Mar Masangid, and the Chief of Boxing and Other Contact Sports, Mr. Jhon Bautista. Our next scheduled bout is 10 rounds in the Bantamweight division. Our judges are Oliver Garcia, Sammy Bernabe, and Hill Cole. And your referee in charge of the action, Virgilio Garcia. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first the fighter coming out of the blue corner, wearing pink with white. Official weight, 118 pounds. His professional record, 9 wins with only 1 defeat and 1 draw. 7 wins coming by way of knockout. From Tokyo, Japan, Kenya, Yamashita. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner, wearing white with gold. Official weight, 118 pounds. His professional record, 25 wins. Only 4 losses with 16 wins coming by way of knockout. The former IBF light flyweight and the former IBF flyweight champion of the world. From Ormoc Leyte by way of the Peñalosa Boxing Stable, Jhon Riel Casimero. Your referee, Virgilio Garcia.
Yamashita, Commissioner Casimero. This is a 10-round fight. Huh? Okay, after the disruption, good fight and good luck. Okay, back to corner.
The veteran referee, Virgilio Garcia, is in charge of the action, one of the most able referees in this country, and also does a lot of international fights. Round brought to you by Smart. Glad you're with us. Tell us a little more about the Filipino champion, Carlo.
Jerry Peñalosa, our promoter for this fight, had to do a lot to be able to get Jhon Riel Casimero on top of the ring because of promotional contracts, managerial contracts. Kinausap lahat yan ni Jerry Peñalosa just to make sure that he will be able to give Jhon Riel Casimero another opportunity. Again, he's a former IBF light flyweight and flyweight champion. So, itong si Jerry, susugal sa kanya that he will be able to win another world title, hopefully here in the Bantamweight division.
And we are scheduled for 10 rounds in this battle. Been a great night of boxing so far. We've seen some upcoming stars. In fact, the 2 Peñalosas, no question, and 1 winning already a vacant Oriental title. Yamashita looks like a tough customer, huh? Tapang din itong mga boksingerong Hapon. Tinamaan lang kagad. Tumalikod si Casimero. Alam mo, Casimero, dahil former champion, has the experience, no question. Oh, big right hand.
That is definitely the case, and also first time kalaban. Sa ibang bansa, ito si Yamashita.
Nandidiin na. Gustong manalo ng Casimero. Kailan ba huling lumaban to?
Oh yeah, his last fight was actually in Mexico, where he defeated Mexican journeyman Jose Pech in Tijuana. Minsan lang lumaban last year yan.
Agad gusto niyang pabagsakin na kagad ito si Yamashita. 1:17 to go here in the opening round.
Number 7, itong si Casimero actually had a golden chance for a world title shot. Kaso natalo siya kay Jonas Sultan, which set up that all-Filipino battle between Jonas Sultan and of course, yung ating IBF champion at 115 na si Jerwin Angcahas.
Which Angcahas won, you know?
Via decision, that is correct.
Less than 50 seconds to go here in the opening round. Casimero looking for a target that he can work on here. Trying to go downstairs, actually, very often. Hooks him. Hooks Yamashita. Hooks him again. Keeping those hands very busy. So, mukhang nasa kondisyon itong Casimero, no?
Yes.
Kuminsan pag tungtong pa lang na ring, alam mo, boksingero kung nasa kondisyon eh.
He was not in condition for that fight against Jhon Sultan, definitely.
Ganun ba?
First 2 rounds pa lamang, parang kinukulang na sa hangin itong si Jhon Casimero. But now he really prepared for this fight.
Kaya naman po, tumatakbo ho yung mga yan, lalo na sa umaga. Ang habol mo dyan, maka-develop ng hangin. Okay, natapos po ang round number 1.
Not a lot of clean punches scored in the first round, but Jhon Casimero mukhang sinusubukan pang kunin yung sukat kontra sa kanyang kalaban mula sa Japan.
Silipin po ninyo ang power punch ng round, hatid sa inyo ng Smart.
Good exchange from both fighters. You can see the aggression coming from Jhon Casimero.
We're scheduled for 10 rounds. It's been a full card of boxing here tonight. Casimero is already at 30 years old. Interesting sobriquet. Cuadro alas. Bihirang umakit sa kamay mo yung 4 na alas.
Second shot.
Seconds have been ordered out of the way by Virgilio Garcia. Second round brought to you by Smart. Where did we get this FD? I mean, really?
Round 2. Come on. Hi.
Somewhere out there. Pero kita mo yung mata ng Casimero, no? Alam mong may gustong gawin eh.
He's focused. Inaaral niya yung boxing ng kanyang kalaban, si Kenya Yamashita, fighting for the first time outside Japan. Halos lahat ng laban ito dun sa Korakuen Hall, the hallowed venue for boxing in Japan.
Alam mo, umakapit, nakapit eh.
Holding, ha? Come on.
Alam mo, mahilig pa rin ang mga Hapon sa boxing eh. Alam mo, they have a strong tradition of martial arts, of course. Varied forms.
And right now, napakarami ring world champions coming from Japan. Of course, the best of which is the bantamweight Naoya Inoue. People call the monster. At isa sa mga gustong targetin ng ating fighter na si Raymart Caballo, the interim WBO bantamweight champion.
17 years old nung nagsimulang maging professional si Yamashita. Medyo minamala siya sa ibang fights kaya hindi ganun kabilis ang kanyang pag-akyat. Oh, nandidiin na si Casimero. Gusto na umuwi. Medyo malalim na yung gabi, no ha? Nagdideposito na sa ilalim eh.
No, in terms of arsenal, alam naman natin yung kalidad ni Jhon Casimero. He is not a 2-division world champion for nothing. He has power. Tignan lang natin kung maiangat niya yung lakas na yan into the bantamweight division because that is not a guarantee.
Yeah.
Some fighters, malakas sa flyweight, malakas sa super flyweight, pag angat nila, nawawala yung power.
Ayan na, no? Alam niya yung Hapon, karamihan, traditionally mahina ang bodega. It's just their body structure. That jolted the head back, and that one as well. This one as well. He's going from the top of the head to the side in one flash.
Maganda yung variety sa mga suntok ni Jhon Casimero. He keeps the Japanese fighter guessing kung saan siya susunod na atake.
43 seconds remaining in round number 2.
Come on, Casimero. Come on.
Parang hindi pinapawisan si Casimero, no? Meron namang konti, pero has hardly worked up a sweat yet. Tinatansya pa niya.
But he is being the more active fighter, at least in the first 2 rounds of this matchup.
Woo! Solid right hand. That hurts Yamashita. They pounce him again. Casimero sensing an opening here. Closing seconds of the round. Casimero trying to pour it on, but holds, steps back. Oh, great shot! That whacks the head of Yamashita.
When he is on, he is on. Jhon Casimero showing off in round number 2.
back with us at the Sky Dome in SM City North EDSA. Power punch of the round. Hatid sa inyo ng Smart.
May laman na yung mga suntok nito si Jhon Riel Casimero, loading up on his right.
Iba hindi yun, ano? As we welcome you to the round brought to you by Smart the Third.
We scored the second round for Jhon Riel Casimero. He landed the best punches by far. Halos walang naisukli itong si Kenya Yamashita.
Alam mo, pag puro knockout yung nangyari before you sa mga fights, gusto mo rin eh, no? Gusto mo maka-join doon sa party na yun.
Sabi mo sa dyaryo bukas, ikaw lang yung naka-desisyon. Siyempre, ayaw mo noon. Gusto mo tumapos din ang laban.
And parang ano eh, no? Parang footnote ka lang. Also in that card, di ba? Also that night.
Mas maganda kung kasama ka sa headline.
It was a fistic celebration. Ayun, ang lalim doon. Mababa pero malalim. Galing tumagat ni Casimero sa ilalim.
Nasusukat niya na eh. He is getting the hang of the defense nitong si Kenya Yamashita.
Ang ganda ni Casimero mag-roll with the punch eh.
Yeah.
Pag tumatapos si Yamashita, pinapasukan niya kagad eh. Huh? Ooh, he knocks the chin of Yamashita with that left hand.
Sinasalubong niya ng jab eh. When the Japanese fighter is coming in, Casimero is extending that left jab para pigilan yung pag-abante.
Oh! Uppercut on the money. And another left hook. And a right straight. And a left hook. This is like marching. A left, a right, a left, a right. That's how consistent Casimero has been so far.
And surely the marching order coming from his corner right now is to just pour it on here in this round number 3.
Uwi na tayo. Oh, Casimero with another looping shot. That hook is connecting.
The problem with the Japanese fighter right now, Sev, is that he is engaging dun sa gustong mangyari nitong si Jhon Riel Casimero.
Maybe that's a big mistake, ano ha?
Natatakam siya dun sa palitan ng malalakas na suntok. And so far, mas malinis at mas mabigat yung mga binibitawan nitong si Jhon Riel.
Naririnig mo eh, no? Oy, pero tinamaan si Casimero dun. Yun, na-jolt siya ng konti. Naisahan siya. Yamashita connecting to the body now. Naramdaman ni Casimero yun. "25 seconds.
May umaagos na dugo mula dito sa ilong ni Kenya Yamashita here in round number 3. The heavy leather that he has been eating against Jhon Riel Casimero.
Oh, meron na nga, no? Saka namumula-mula, pero Casimero gets tagged there. Final seconds of this round. Casimero making things happen in that third round. Check out the power punch of the round in just a short while, brought to you by Smart.
Look at how he faked yung kanyang kanang kamay, no? Nung nag-adjust yung depensa, bigla niyang pinasukan ng hook. Napakagandang kombinasyon mula kay Jhon Riel Casimero.
Ito yung part na bumawi ng konti yung hapon, ano? Tinamaan niya si Casimero eh. And just about ready to go into round number 4 here. And it's brought to you, of course, by Smart.
Another round that we scored for Jhon Riel Casimero. Good work rate thus far in the first 3 rounds.
Round 4.
Kita tol, kita. Ang kanang wa tol, ang kanang wa mo ibunal tol.
Lakas ng boses ng waray, ano?
Kita lang. Luag lang, luag. Luag lang.
Ito ang ginagawa eh. He will lead with the left and then fire away with that right.
Kita tol, kita. Ayaw,
It looks like Kenya Yamashita has recovered from the beating that he got in round number 3. Siya yung aggressor here in round 4.
Clearly so. Kasi medyo nakakuha siya ng buwelo ng dulo ng 3 eh. Huwag magkukumpiyansa ito si Casimero, ha?
At saka yung mga boxers, nararamdaman nila yan eh. Bumaba ba yung work rate ng kalaban ko? Humina ba ng konti yung suntok ng kalaban ko? This might be the time for me to go on the offensive.
First minute of the fourth, saying goodbye. And again, Casimero resumes the body attack. Shifts his attention to the top. Yamashita being tagged seriously here.
Oh, good body punch.
Yamashita trying to sustain this barrage.
Parang tumutupi na sa bandang midsection itong hapon.
Medyo mababa yung isang suntok. But Yamashita gamely hanging on. Round 4 suddenly exploding here.
Pero nakakapagod din to if you're Jhon Casimero, when you are really looking for the knockout, you might veer away from the game plan that you prepared for this matchup.
Kasi magigigil ka eh. Yamashita, better round from him, huh? Medyo humina yung pace ni Casimero, no? Napagod din.
Yep, he had a flurry in the middle of this round, connected with some good punches.
Oh, that uppercut has been the money punch. And a shot to the ear, and another one. But Yamashita is still very much around.
Parang mas iniinda niya yung body punches kasi sa head blows.
Oo. Parang yung panga niya kaya eh, no?
Kasi clear pa rin yung mata. Makikita mo sa mata nitong si Kenya Yamashita.
Hindi hindi nakakita ng agiw eh. Pero bugbog na siya. Ilan na rin yung na-sustain niya. Patapos na po itong round na ito. You're watching ESPN Boxing here from the Sky Dome at SM City North EDSA, the smart power punch of the round.
Solid body work coming from Jhon Casimero. And then he went back to head hunting later in the round. That is why we scored another one for him. Maganda yung pagsisimula nitong si Kenya Yamashita, but he could not sustain it as Jhon Casimero landed more in the latter part of round number 4.
Round 5.
Round 5 brought to you by Smart. We are scheduled for 10. Yamashita needs something dramatic, something drastic, something daring to change the mood of this fight, huh?
But all credit to this visitor. Siya pa rin yung paabante. Siya pa rin yung paatake dito kontra kay Casimero.
Kaso sa volume, talo siya eh.
Tama yan.
Ayan, no? Sa diin. Pero matibay, ah. Matibay.
Again, we all know Japanese fighters. They're one stubborn and they're tough.
Oo. Mahina bodega. Pero ito, iba ito. Medyo matibay-tibay ito. Alam ni Casimero, parang ang feeling lang naman niya ngayon, parang kaya yung suntok ko, no? Na-absorb eh.
Tama yan. Let's see if he will vary his offense. Mas babalik ba siya sa baba? Or will he continue to headhunt in this round number 5?
Nasasarapan yata sa headhunting eh, no?
Tumatama kasi lahat
Exactly. Ayan, no? Yung uppercut on the bottom eh. Tagiliran, tuktok, ilalim. Ayan, dumukot sa ilalim. Yung uppercut niya, consistent eh.
Yeah.
Alam mo, pag tamang execution mo na uppercut, hindi mo matidepensahan eh.
Hindi kasi,
may bigla eh.
hindi kasi makikita eh.
Hindi. Akala mo straight pa din eh. Oh, medyo malalim. Kumakapit na yung hapon, ha?
But Jhon knows he has this fight under control. Di niya ginagalang yung lakas nitong si Kenya Yamashita. Just waiting for his time before he attacks once again.
And they're just right on top of us. Napagod din si Casimero.
Oy.
Kita mo, ha? Bumagsak yung kamay eh. Nangangalahati na po itong laban na ito.
Kung si Casimero is fighting in bursts, hindi siya maintain aggression coming from him. Pumipili siya ng mga 20-20 seconds. Just enough to cause some damage and win rounds.
Have you noticed that Virgilio Garcia has hardly had to break the two fighters? Halos walang clinching.
Malinis ang laban sa pagitan nitong dalawang mandirigma mula sa Pilipinas at bansang Hapon.
Ramdam mo yung pagod ng Casimero. Ito. Pe-pacing lang. Kumukuha ng bagong hangin.
But a good counter. They're coming from Kenya Yamashita.
Kumukuha ng bagong hangin. Pakataw! Yung uppercut na yan, malupit! Malupit!
You know, yung sungkit na uppercut, Sev, mukhang pumutok yung ilong. Dumudugo na ngayon. Heavily. And the corner men will work on that. Yung pasungkit talaga eh, just before the round ended, caused that much damage against Kenya Yamashita.
Just a moment, it'll be round number 6. But first, a quick look at the power punch of the round brought to you by Smart.
Mga uppercut na yan, parang hindi malinis eh. Hindi umaalog yung ulo, but tumatama yan right on the nose of Kenya Yamashita.
And they're feverishly, furiously working on that right now.
Hindi pa rin tumitigil yung pagtulo ng dugo mula sa ilong ni Kenya.
And that's why the doctor is over there. What I've learned in doing this is that pag sumisirit pa din at hindi tumitigil, iisipin ng doktor yan that they will try as best as possible to stop the flow. Round 6 at sa inyo ng Smart.
What was once a white towel is now crimson for the corner of Kenya Yamashita. Oh, big punch!
Ayun na. Umaalog o, dumudugo ah.
And that just gives Jhon Casimero a big target here in round number 6.
Sumisirit eh. Nakausap pa niya yun.
Kumpiyansa kasi, alam din Casimero na kaya niya yung suntok eh. And you can see that the bleeding is really bothering Kenya Yamashita.
Kaya nga, medyo si Casimero umatras na rin eh, no?
Another nice uppercut.
Wala na.
Yep.
Wala na.
Yun na.
Wala na. Wala na. Wala na. Sama ng tiklop. Oh, this is messy. No legs. No legs, no knees. Peligroso yan.
Napuruhan pa ng isang uppercut. Again, you saw Jhon Casimero take his foot off the gas pedal in that round. He knew that his opponent was already in trouble, but he had to be a boxer. He had to finish the fight. And referee Virgilio Garcia making the right decision and not even giving him the count.
Wala na. As you check out the power punch of the round brought to you by Smart. So, lumalabas, knockouts na lahat tayo tonight. Ano? It's been a knockout day for ESPN 5 boxing here.
But we have to give credit to all of the 4 international boxers who performed here for a presentation of ESPN 5 boxing.
Ito, walang patsi rito. Diba? Virgilio Garcia trying to explain to us, and we're seeing it right now. A medical team is attending to Yamashita, rightfully so.
Matapang kasi eh. Kaya gustong lumaban, gustong sumubok.
Actually, tumitiklop at gumigewang-gewang na. Gusto pa eh. Kaso, wala na ibibigay.
Actually, pareho yung desisyon ng ating referee and the cornerman nitong si Kenya Yamashita, who was waving the white towel to ask the referee to stop the bout.
This is now the 5th loss of Yamashita. Sa karir niya, wala siyang draws eh. In just a short while, we'll send it to the top of the ring for the formal announcement of the time. And I'm sure you're going to talk with Casimero. And if Noel is ready, go ahead, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes at 47 seconds of the 6th round. Your winner by technical knockout, Jhon Casimero. And to award Jhon Riel
And there's
Casimero is
Casimero.
Mr. Chi Yuen.
Could he be on the road back to another championship? That remains to be seen. But this is good for his confidence, huh?
He feels that the bantamweight division is where he will win his third world title. And of course, yung Peñalosa boxing stable is hopeful that this could be the start of an upturn for Jhon Riel Casimero.